What it is, YouTube? It's your boy TNCHAC. I'm Mr. Play Keys, Mr. You on some shit, young man.
And it's your favorite podcast host, Rock, and we back with another episode of Space for Us. What's up, man? How you doing?
Man? Can I say something, yo? I don't appreciate how you say your favorite podcast. So what if I'm their favorite, nigga?
Look, I was trying to find stuff, you know, because you got a good intro. I don't got a good intro.
Call me below who your favorite.
So I had to say, I had to find something, you know, that was that made my shit spiced up a little bit.
I'm fucking with you, yo.
Oh man, yo, how you been, yo? Everything good, you know?
It's Ramadan, man.
Ramadan, you know?
I just had to break fast. I was gonna eat, but I'm not gonna lie to you. My hunger is a little bit different during Ramadan, and I probably would have been talking most of this video, but I'm good, yo. Ramadan going on, you know. It's always a great month when it's Ramadan for real, and it's Ramadan and Lent. So my Christian brother here, you know, we fasting together for real, you know. Other than that, life good, yo. Of course, you know, life be lifing with the women, you know, but
always.
But you know, I'm here still above water. I'm still breathing. Physique still going good. I'm in the gym 4 times a day, 4 times a week now. You feel me? Life good, bro. I got nothing to complain about, yo. Like I said, only thing make life better is $1 million and a good woman to share it with. But I take the $1 million, you know. But
Facts.
Yeah. How about you?
Everything good, man. Well, I lied, but I lied. I ain't even gonna lie. I just lied. You feel me? I'm just glad. You feel me? That I can wake up and continue to just try to be great, man. That's all. I'm just thankful. You feel me? I ain't in the gym 4 times a week, but I'm in the gym 3 times a week. A little milestone, you feel me? Because you know, I'm not a person that go to the gym and just believe I can take 200-pound dumbbells and lift them bitches. I start at the bottom, so my little milestone, I'm now up to 40 pounds on the dumbbells. Okay. You feel me? So I'm now up to 40 pounds on the dumbbells. That's my little achievement for the week. You feel me?
We gonna be cut up this time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been slimming down. I know I've been slimming down because I put a jacket on the other day and that shit was a little baggy. I said I might gotta go back. I hope I don't gotta go back to medium.
These pants right here, these shits used to be tight on the waist.
Yeah, my shit get a little baggy for real. So I ain't trying to get too skinny, but I'm at the physique now where
it's time to start building your physique.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I'm gonna stay on my diet for real. I might cheat here and there just so I can keep a little bit weight on me for real. But I don't want to be like super duper ripped for real. But
so the new year I started at, which and y'all won't believe this for real. I started at 212 for the new year. So I cut out liquor and I changed my I don't eat I have a clean diet now. So I am now, last time I weighed myself, I was 203. I had shoes on though, and I know they say shoes put like a pound or 2 on you. Yeah. So I would say I'm probably like 200 even. Okay. So I have now lost 12 pounds, and I know a lot of that was probably liquor and it was in water. So but I am slimming down. I'm definitely seeing a difference, and people at work are seeing a difference. I can kind of see it in my face more, and y'all probably won't be able to see it now 'cause I got my hood up, but. And probably the way I'm sitting, but I see it in my face more than I do in my body. I kind of see it in my body though, cause I'm definitely losing the size. You feel me? It's crazy cause people they be like, nigga, you ain't 200. I'm like, bro, like. For one, I had surgery when I was a kid, so I don't have a normal stomach. Like I do have stuff, but my surgery scar is like dead smack in the middle of my shit. So I'm not gonna have a belly like everybody else is. Yeah. But I feel good. I feel great. You feel me? I just gotta get back. I keep being consistent for real. I think that was the only problem because I was consistent like around this time last year, and then the summer came, but then I fell off. And then I don't want to cheat. Like before we shot this, I just went out to eat for real, and I had me a corned beef sandwich and shit right there. That's like kind of my cheat right there. Like
I ain't gonna lie, nice Reuben, that's always my
hell yeah. And I had me a cranberry juice.
Okay.
I don't even like I be wanting. Let me stop saying like because I say like too much. You feel me? I don't want to get. I say like too much.
She pissed me off with that because I ain't gonna lie, the funny shit about that, cause I DMing her. She don't respond to my DMs, but you can talk shit on the nigga page. Like that's crazy as shit.
Granted, I did say like 4 times in the beginning, but you know how like, you saying something and you trying to get it. It's in your head, but you trying to get it out as fast as you can. And then y'all understand when shooting this, it's like nothing is
rehearsed. We don't go over nothing. Like,
exactly. It's not rehearsed.
Yeah.
And then we had 3 other people here, so it was like I'm not going to stop recording so I can get my thoughts together. I mean, when it come out, it come out, and that's just how I clipped it. But thank you feel me, for being a viewer. I would try to get into reading books, get my vocabulary better, so I can find different words.
You made it seem like niggas was illiterate, yo.
Right?
I'm like, damn.
Like I was the child left behind the show. No, but shout out to you. I had to do that on the podcast. Shout out to you for being.
Maybe we bring you on. If you want to come on for an episode, come on for an episode and show us how it's supposed to be fucking done. Because goddamn,
look, because this is hard. This is hard to do. Even though me and him talk every day, when you get in front of the camera, it's hard to do. But thank you for liking the post and commenting on the post. You just made good conversation for me. So you know, I'm gonna get into my books. I'm gonna get bigger words to replace like with, because I say like too much. All right. I see that shit. I said, yo, watch Hazel respond to this comment. I ain't say nothing. I just knew as soon as I see that shit, I said, yo, he gonna respond to this shit. And then he responded to this shit, man. But it's all good.
That's how it is. We like fire and ice, yo. A lot of shit that's supposed to be not supposed to be said, I would say. But I ain't gonna lie, when the big bucks and shit start coming around, I would just shut the fuck up, you feel me?
That's like my man be watching the podcast, and sometimes I give him, because I be wanting like different constructive criticism from other than us and then our homeboys for real. So I'll send him the Dropbox, because I put the shit on Dropbox first, and I'll send him the link for real so he can view it and just give me some pointers for real. He was like, yo, and he from New York, so he funny, yo. That's my man. He was like, yo, you need a contrarian on the podcast because y'all always agreeing. I said, yo, I'm trying to tell you, this nigga is 2 different people. It's just a lot of shit we be agreeing on, but sometimes one of us is gonna play devil's advocate for real. Yeah. He was like, yo, it's not enough hate. I be like, yo, he was like, yo, it ain't enough hate. But nah, he fuck with it though. That and like seeing that and seeing how like people like post like respond to our clips and stuff, and just seeing like some of the responses is just a good feeling that people just tune. Whether you tune into the clips or the full video, you feel me? It's definitely appreciative. Just getting a different feedback for real.
Yeah, like I even shorty that said something about the like shit. Like, niggas, we don't take no offense, so we really appreciate the constructive criticism. From
always need that.
Yeah, because she could have said it in a whole disrespectful way, but nah, we just joking for real. Like,
she definitely broke it down. She was my 9th grade English
but I
teacher.
get what she was saying. Though. She was just like basically saying, even if we don't rehearse everything, she was like, it's a way to catch yourself instead of making it seem as though you don't really know what you're talking about. Basically, you feel me? So I definitely get what she said.
And I be having notes in front of me. That's why I'm always looking down my leg. Yeah. But sometimes I be thinking I got the question in my head when I look at the notes, and then I just get sidetracked, and I be like, oh fuck. But first topic of this episode, we're gonna talk about something that you posted. When did you post that video? Was that last week? That was before Valentine's Day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the clip so you can put it up there. And
yeah, we gonna put the clip in the middle.
I think it was like a week, 2 days before Valentine's.
In my experience in dating, bro, I realized the nice guy finishes last, but the good guy wins all the time. And with the difference between a good guy and a nice guy, the nice guy allows motherfuckers to roll over them when they do shit. They overly forgiving. They keep moving with attentions. They keep moving with love when people give them nothing but disrespect, lies, and etc. But the good guy respects himself enough to be like, you know what? I'm a good enough of a person not to do to you what you did to me, but I'm also good enough a person to walk away from this shit because you obviously don't respect me or love me enough to give me the same type of respect and love I'm giving yourself. And the more I learned that shit, the more I started to be more at peace with myself and my decisions of walking away from relationships, friendships, situations, jobs, that were no longer serving me, you feel me? And sometimes you really just gotta realize with yourself, bro, that a lot of time, yo, you're not overthinking, you're not tripping. A lot of time, the proof being put in your intuition is something that you should never go against, bro. You feel me? Like, sometimes, granted, some things can be a triggering point where you have to learn what triggers you and what may be, just be like, oh, this is familiar, but this person isn't exactly like the shit I've been through or the person I dealt with before. But a lot of shit, bro, isn't. You geeking, you overthinking, you assuming shit. A lot of shit be the proof in the pudding, but sometimes you don't even gotta speak on it. You just have to keep being the good person that you are and let God bring that shit to light, because whatever's done in the dark eventually comes to the light.
But I like and I saved I had saved it just so I can remember to put it in my notes, because I'm somebody that has been on this side of the fence, and it always doesn't work out for me. And y'all can answer this down in the comments. Can you win with being a nice guy in this generation? And you can,
to reiterate really what I said, for real. I mean, say what you better say. My bad, I cut you.
No, I was gonna say you can
reiterate.
Yeah, you can reiterate.
I basically said, like, you can't win being a nice guy, but you can win being a good guy. It's a difference between a good guy and a nice guy. The nice guy is a guy that's gonna allow everything to happen. I was the nice guy in the last situation. I was just there, but we're not getting into that. But basically, nice guys, you feel me? Like, they'll see the women disrespect them or do something that's against their quote unquote program and quote unquote standards, and instead of understanding and walking away like a good guy would do, a nice guy to sit there and enable it and keep making excuses on why it's okay for the person to keep doing that, for real. So that's why a nice guy don't win. A nice guy get walked over, but a good guy loves himself and respects himself enough to be like, hey, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like how you acting. I don't like how it was treating me. I don't like how it's making me feel. I respect you and how you decided to act in the situation. I respect how you may think something is okay. I don't really agree with it, and I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to disrespect you, but I'm going to just walk away from the situation for the simple fact of how I feel like it's affecting me, and I respect myself enough not to put myself in a situation like that. So me personally, that's why I say nice guys don't win, the good guys win, because at the end of the day, a good guy is able to set his standards in a respectful manner and walk away from it. I'm not saying be misogynistic, be controlling, disrespect women, blah, blah, blah. No, but at the end of the day, you got to set some type of standards, because if you don't, you'll get walked over. You'll get used and abused. As simple as that.
Why do you, like, what's one reason you think, like, because me, I feel like I have been, like I said, I've been on that side of the fence where it doesn't, I feel like I don't always win in the end. You feel me? But you never want to go to the side of being like the asshole or.
Yeah.
But do you feel like, to bounce out that, because do you feel like women, they tend to tolerate bullshit or asshole men more than they do like the good guy? Or
I personally think, bro, and this way,
or is it easier for asshole men to win than it is for a good guy?
From my experience being both, I've won more. I'm trying to explain it. I want to explain it more in like a way where I'm not speaking from my experience in more of a neutral standpoint. But I will say, like, I feel like you basically saying that is the good guy. Basically, you said what is like the good guy, the bad guy is able to get away with more. Is that what you're saying? Or like,
yeah, kinda.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I honestly think it all come down to people upbringing, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of women, and I'm speaking on, I'm not specifying like just saying this is just women, but I date women, so whenever I talk about dating stuff, I say women. But I feel like a lot of people go off of what they was raised on or what they experienced growing up, for real. And I feel like some people don't know how to accept proper love. Like, that's from my experience of dating, bro. A lot of women I've ran into, they've told me up front, like, I'm a good guy and I've treated them nice, but they don't know how to accept it. A lot of people self-sabotage, bro. You feel me? Like,
right.
And I feel like a lot of people fear that the good guy aspect will come to an end. They feel like at the end of the day, if you're an asshole, I feel like if you give somebody what they used to off the rip for real, 9 times out of 10 they'll feel more comfortable in the situation versus if you being a lover boy, quote unquote, you feel me, or a good guy from day one. A lot of women had this mindset like, oh, eventually this shit is gonna end. Everybody feel like that with love. Everybody feel like eventually, oh, I don't want to put my full effort into it because one day I feel like he will wake up and not be this nice guy that he was when he first started, for real.
Too good to be true type.
Yeah, you feel me? Some too good to be true type of stuff, like you said. So it's like a lot of people self-sabotage that stuff. And I feel like the bad guy kind of gets away with a little bit more because they know what come with it. You feel me? Like they'll know like, all right, I'm dating a cheater, so I know at the end of the day, like, he might cheat here and there, but he'll buy me this, he'll buy me that. Again, that come down to self-respect, and that's a whole nother conversation. But it's like with the good guys, like you don't know what you gonna get with the good guys sometimes. Like, yeah, you know, like, all right, he'll respect me 6 days out the week, but that one day that he like, cause a good guy got days where he not gonna be a good guy. Like, I'm not saying go slap you up and disrespect you, call you out your name and stuff like that, but it's gonna be a day that he may not be feeling like himself. He may not be overly affectionate like he usually is, for real. And I feel like women sometimes don't know how to understand that. Sometimes they feel like the moment you switch up, then it's like, damn, what, you don't like me no more? Damn, what's going on? It must be somebody else. But like sometimes everybody emotions don't be the same every day, for real. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to give 100%. But I don't really know like why that's the case, because like I ain't gonna lie to you, from my experience, I didn't got further in life being a bad guy, doing shit.
Facts.
Like, you feel me, like dragging. Like when I used to, like when I was younger, I used to like do a bunch of crazy shit, for real. Like I didn't know like outlandish shit, but like I didn't got further being a dude that has 10 girls that he's talking to, and not fucking all of them, but like I got multiple different women, and women know that I got multiple different women, versus the dude I am now, where I'm trying to be, but this was called monogamy, when it's one person, because polygamy is 2 people. Yeah, monogamy. So I'm trying to be monogamous for real, and deal with one woman at a time, for real, you feel me? And even down like the sex and stuff, like I only want to deal with one woman at a time. But I feel like nowadays that shit didn't mess me up. Like I find out I'm putting my all on you the whole time, you dealing with me, right. yo. So it's like I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like we gotta bring a woman back on to understand, to get a point of view. And like I said, I feel like they all just come down to upbringing and self-respect, bro.
Like you said, I find myself winning more when it's like you dealing with some shit this is one bad shorty. You just know, you be like, for one, you be like, damn, how I get her? And then two, you like, yo, I know just by viewing, and not saying Instagram is you shouldn't pay, but some shit you see on Instagram, you know that's who she really is. And you dealing with, you like, yo, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but you win more. Like you have it's like kind of like you have more fun, or at least my experience. I have had more fun with women I know I shouldn't be dealing with than the one that I know I want to deal with. I know I want to deal with you. You feel me? And it might be tough in the beginning, but it never works out for real. Yeah. So it's like. So you like you said, the place we at now is like, all right, I don't want to deal with these type. I want to deal with this type. You got this type, and you feel like it's something. Oh yeah, this gonna work. This gonna be the one. Then that end up not working out. Then you like, all right. So where does it meet in the middle? Like, who is the bad and good mixed together? But it's none. It's either bad or it's good. Yeah. Vice versa. And I can go for women too. I ain't just gonna make it about men running to this, but women too, you feel me? They can be dealing with like, it's no bad and good. It's just you ain't supposed to be dealing with this shit. You want to deal with this shit, but you can't win with this. You only winning with this. So it's like at a certain point, you just be, man, fuck it. Like I ain't.
That's like the situation I was in, bro. I had J.K. Dobbins, and I got.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you think If that person see that you said that, do you think
She ain't gonna know, cause
She ain't
it was
gonna
crazy.
know.
That's not the person that she DM'd, but we just called it JK. It was a whole nother.
all right, you said too much, but it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I got you. I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm gonna do. It's okay. It's okay. I already know what I'm keep going.
That's like in my like past situation. I had JK, and then I had other shorty for real. Damn. I don't even know what to call her.
At that time?
Was they together? Was it both of them?
I'm trying to think at that time.
No, it was JK, and it was
you know I got my prescription glasses there.
Egypt.
Oh no.
Who was
It's
it?
the other one. That I'm trying to figure out a way to say it.
Cause she been around so many years, or like.
No, it wasn't that one. It was JK and the other one, the one that I think she worked at like a bar or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, yo. You know what I'm talking about. That JK that been around through so many different ones.
She worked at a bar.
Yeah, remember y'all had went out. Y'all had went out. I think I don't want to say what job she worked at, but she had worked at a bar. Y'all had went out, but then you like stopped talking to her or something like that. They was at the same time, at least at the beginning of JK.
Oh, who was damn, yo? I'm trying to think you talk about that, yo.
I'm trying to think because I just sent you when she popped up on my TikTok. I just sent it to you. I can't think of her name. That's the only one name I don't know for real. But let's just use.
Pop up on the TikTok. I'm trying that, yo. Now I gotta go back in my research and see you talk about, yo.
Did she drug?
Huh?
Did you mess with?
Oh,
yeah, that's one. That was the same time.
Oh,
that was at the same time.
I forgot all about her.
That was at the same time.
But I ain't gonna lie, they both was two good little prospects for real. That's why I use other shorty as another.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because, but I know. She didn't work at a bar. We went to a date at the bar. We went to and she paid for everything. I know you talking about. Yeah. But no, she did work at a bar. She worked at Green Turtle.
I didn't want to say this shit, but yeah.
I know you talking about. Damn, yo, I forgot all of. Yeah, damn, yo, I forgot why me and her even stopped talking for real. Damn, yo, me and Rock, yo, we and Rock talk every day about women, bro. It's like not women, like we down talking, like
we go through the similar problems for real. So kind of like us talking is like an outlet of getting our
niggas won't even tell each other good morning. After niggas be like, yo, well, that's what happened. Like, it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning, yo.
Shit, you should have seen me Valentine's Day. I'ma cut that out. I'ma cut that out. I shouldn't even said that. I didn't hear that. I shouldn't even said that. But
yeah, yo. But like, damn, we did win all the time, like 3 times. But yeah, so in this instant, we go use JK and we go use
Pyramid.
Oh yeah, we could use Pyramid if you want to use Pyramid. I
feel like they different. That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna use ATL. But okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's too different.
You catch what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I caught on.
All right, boom. So it's like with ATL, like me and her, we locked in, like we vibe on everything, bro. We vibe on everything but the relationship tip, yo. And it's like I don't know if it's because like she tell me like because she been through shit and she not really ready for a relationship, but like, and then even to the point where she told me like she felt like I don't know if she just said it because we got into it, but she was like, yeah, have you ever thought like I feel like you too good for me for real? And I'd be like, I mean, I hold myself to a high standard, but it be like, baby, I got flaws too. So
somebody told me that before.
Yeah, I don't be liking that shit. Be like, yo, cause I really be like, I know a lot of women that like have I think it come from like me being raised by my mother and sister for real. I really hold a lot of women to a higher pedestal for real than they hold themselves for real. And some of them do deserve them, and some of them really don't. But it's like her specifically, she's really a good woman, bro. But I know like just off of like what she told me, like she went through as a kid, relationship wise and all that, she really traumatized. So it's like I can understand why she may would have said it, but it'd be like, damn, shorty, I've been through shit too, but I don't wear this shit. Well, I don't put it on my sleeve for real. You feel me? So it's like then it's like with JK for real. JK for real, she had a beautiful upbringing. You feel me? She got both parents. You feel me? We both align on everything for real. But she's not my ideal when it comes to like look or like personality for real. Like I like a lot. I'll be honest with you, I like a mixture of a bougie and a hood bitch, right. You feel me? But she's just strictly like prissy and bougie, you feel me? And like, and it's like, in that instance, it's like, damn, I be wanting this shit with, I would show her to work, but at the same time, the one with JK is like, she always be there for real. Like, not saying she be like my rebounder, because we friends for real, but it's like, no matter what, whoever I mess with, she's always there, you feel me? But then it's to be like little stuff that we disconnect. But I think even like back to when I was messing with JK and Pyramid for real, I was trying to force and find stuff to not work out with JK for real. When in reality, it wasn't really nothing really wrong with it for real. You feel me?
You don't ever look at it like you kind of like blocking your best. You like what you like, and I ain't never want to take that away from somebody.
Nah, that's real shit though. Like I already know you say you have blocking my blessings, and I feel like I was just telling my man Lottie this the other day when he was leaving Jummah prayer. I'm like, yo, I low key feel like I do be blocking my blessings sometimes. Cause like the other day me and her was on the phone. She was like, she got an ex. She gonna know I'm talking about that, but I don't care for her. But like, she got an ex that called her from jail for real, and that kind of threw me off. Cause I'm like,
them jail calls.
I'm like, yeah, I don't want that. Like, imagine we in love, yo, get out of jail, yo, think, yo, I'm about to come get my girl back, nigga. No, the fuck you not.
I've been through that.
No, you're not, brother. I'm sorry. Like, no, but it's like little stuff like that was like, now I'm like, no, this ain't gonna work. But it also is like, we both Muslim for real. So like, and it's rare that I find a Muslima for real that I personally like, we both took our shahada on the same day, not even knowing for real. Like we wasn't even talking at the time. We had started like, we never fell out. We just distanced each other. So we started talking again for real. We found out we took our shahada the same day. She literally like, if she up the first 3-4 days of Ramadan, bro, she been calling me 4 o'clock in the morning like, is you up? I'm like, yeah. The night when I was making my food for real, we was on the phone for real, and she was asking me like different tips on like cooking stuff. You know, she be in the gym, there's so much stuff allowed with us. And like I said, the only thing that be disconnected with me is I know the type of women I'm used to dealing with for real, you feel me? And that's no like discredit to the women I used to deal with, because they beautiful, they great women, you feel me? And they most of them healthy, happy relationship and prevailing in life for real. But it's like, I told her from the other day, I said I really be nervous on dealing with her, because I feel like I'm gonna mishandle the shit, because I'm so used to, I'm not used to
something.
Yeah,
it's like you kind of like, not scared, but it's like, it's not what you used to, so I'm refrain from going that route.
Feel me? And it's like, I'm not used to, like, the first time me and her got into it when we was supposed to go on a date, and I told her like be ready by 7:30, and she waited till 7. Like it was like 6:15, 6:30. She was like, yeah, the hairstyle at 7 be late, blah blah blah. But granted, right. I could have rescheduled, like I could have been like, all right, it's cool. But at that time, I was like, bro, I told you be ready by this time. Why you wait? I'm sure you been knew that you were ready. And I had stopped talking to her. But she had came back and basically apologized for her. And I was like, it's so many times when she was wrong and she was accountable for it. And I'm not used to that shit. And it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I was like, and I probably did mishandle it. And we still cool to this day for real, yo.
Like, not to cut you off. But that's
sometimes it be cut up, because sometimes I go to like 4 or 5 different stories.
Like Tom. Hey yo, she looked at me. She was like, "Is he gonna keep going?" I said, "Yo, just let him go." But it's funny you say that, because in the situation where I could have been like, yo, shorty is lying.
Yeah.
It's like any female that you dealing with, like you can tell when a female is like telling the truth or keeping it real when they taking accountability, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize, I should have did this and this and this. And that's one thing I'm glad I worked on, because I used to think, hey man, you lying, bro, you just lying to me, like. And that's because when you dealt with so much past bullshit, and you let that kind of like mess up your mind to where like you overthink the situation. Like you said, she waited 6:15. You already getting ready, and then she telling you, "Oh yeah."
Then the spot was an hour out.
Yeah,
I'm
it's no point. See, now how I deal with it is like, yo, if you giving me, for one, I'm gonna give you so much grace if you giving me not a detailed explanation, but if you not just giving me a bullshit, oh, this happened, and you like, man, like you lying. But when you tell me, oh yeah, this happened, I'm sorry, I apologize. Yo, one thing I learned, a lot of people don't like apologizing.
They don't.
A lot of people don't like apologizing. So when I see a female that's taking accountability and apologizing, and like, oh, we can go this day, that to me, it's all right. They being real. So I'm not gonna mess this up. I'm not gonna be the old rock where I'm like, man, fuck this. And I did that, and I fumbled. I fumbled some shit. So that's like a learning thing. Like you said, those two, the first two you use, is two opposite people. And just like if I wasn't your man, and I was just somebody you was just telling a story to, I'd be like, yo, you blocking your blessing.
Yeah, I be feeling I be blocked my blessing with her sometimes. Like even down now, like it's like after the situation I just went through, yo, I be like still like me and her still talking and everything for real, and like I be wanting sometimes like bring that idea to her where I want to be like, do you want to try this out again? You feel me? Cause like it'll be a beautiful thing to where it's like we both growing in our faith for real. You feel me? I don't gotta look for somebody that's not. You feel me? And that's another disconnect I feel like I get with where it come to like me being Muslim now for real. Like a lot of women don't. I ain't gonna lie. I've had a lot of women come to me about me being Muslim as they think this shit is ecstatic. Like they like, oh, you Muslim, blah.
There's a reason for that. Though.
I know it's a reason that, but that's a whole
right. Yeah,
we ain't gonna get in that.
It's not, but it's not anybody that really take that serious. It's not none of y'all fault. But I get what they.
I know. Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like y'all religion get played with the most, and that's when people say aesthetic wise, just seeing certain things on social media. That's why I say.
Yeah, like I seen them post earlier. The day was like the girl was like, I was gonna give up on love the whole time. I just needed me a Muslim man. And the one girl commented was like, yeah, this gonna be a long month without my Muslim man, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I remember I was messing with this one girl. She was like, yeah, my little Muslim nigga. I'm like, the fuck, yo, like.
You don't say your little Christian nigga.
Like,
or your little Jewish nigga.
But it's like at the same time, we gotta fault ourselves too, because at the end of the day, we not supposed to be doing the shit we doing, bro. Like, you
but
feel
nobody
me?
perfect at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, we all human for real. You feel me? So it's like. I thought my shit was saying I had to go pray, but I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, it's like I be feeling like I do be want to run past it, like, yeah, let's try this out, but I don't want to get to the point where she feel like I'm playing with her for real. Then also it's like the stuff I just told you I was thinking about going and doing. I really don't want to start nothing, bro. And then I'm ready to go do that for real. You feel me? And it's like. Cause with that, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a tender ass nigga, bro. I really don't want no relationship, bro, while I'm
That's gonna be even worse.
Yeah, bro, and it's like
you could be thinking like, yo, hey Rob, I don't know. I don't know.
You feel me? But it's like I wanna take that time when I'm doing that, bro, to really focus on myself and really elevate myself for real. And like
and then maybe when
I come back, but it's like there ain't no telling when I go where I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna meet somebody down there, so it's like I just wanna really, like I told D what other day, I said I just wanna take time where I feel like, yo, I keep telling myself I'm gonna take this time frame to not talk to no women for real. And it's like, and I always find myself tiptoeing, one foot in, one foot out. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her, but I ain't gonna build nothing with her. Like even with JK, it's like I don't want to cut her off fully because I'm cool with her. You feel me? But at the same time, I know how she feel about me. I know we cool. We can be friends and shit too. But it's like I don't want to
have her start building that deep connection.
Yeah, again, you feel me? And then it's like, yeah.
And then when the shit you doing happen, and it's like, hold up, why? It's like, what did I do wrong? Now?
Yeah. And even if that don't happen right now, it's like I don't want to be locked in, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, once stuff go bad with one shorty, bro, I got this mindset where it's like I just be like, fuck everything. I got tunnel vision again, and I need to get to the point where even where a woman come in my life, I gotta stay with the tunnel vision for real.
So that goes into my next question.
I know, you see what I did there? It's like
right person, wrong time. Is that real or just comfort? So when I say that, is it real, is it comfort? When you hear that, or when you tell yourself that, is that just so you can get out your head like, all right, yeah, this going. I know I told myself that to a shorty I knew wasn't the right person, wrong time. And you know how you just you tell yourself that because you so mad that situation didn't work. Even with that situation, I knew it wasn't going to work, but I just told myself that just so I could have somebody around. Like you said, you just want to have this time where you don't talk to nobody, and that's what I was explaining to you why I did what I did. Yeah. Because the ones that's accessible to you and available to you at any moment, when you put yourself in a not a box but in a position like how we doing, because we essentially doing the same thing. When you got that in front of you, it's a easy, oh yeah, where you at? Or you just doing it just to do it. You ain't doing it because, oh yeah, I see this, I see this, I see something with it for real. That's why, it's funny, I was just talking to somebody about this. That's the part of the whole COD thing where I understand so a woman will, like not women, but a relationship will do that to you where you, alright, I'm closing my ears to everybody, closing off to everybody. It's just me. And so that's why I did what I did, because there's so many different flavors that I can go. And it's like, all right, let me just focus on myself. And it is not really, I don't want to say it's really because of a certain woman. I look at it as it's a sign to where it's like, yo, you need to get your shit together. You're not ready for any. You think you're ready, but you're not. Yeah. So me, I more so look at right person, wrong time. I don't think it's a comfort, because it might be somebody out there that you have dealt with kinda on whatever level, whether that's talking or y'all really building towards something and it don't work. I don't look at it as comfort. I look at it as, all right, this was the one, but one of us, it just wasn't the right time for one of us for real. How do you look at it as the same, or you just look at it like you tell yourself that to bring your emotions down?
I don't think it's a comfort thing, but I really think it's that joint reality. Like, all right, so I'm ready to say something I have never said publicly. And I pray to God this clip don't get back to her for real. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I feel like my ex, right? Yo, why you grab your glasses like that?
No, you good. She don't follow me, so she won't see it.
But somebody gonna say some shit. I don't know. But I feel like my ex, bro, keep it a bean with you. Now that I'm ready to be 28, yo, I feel like the woman that my ex was back when I was, what we dated when I was, me and my ex probably dated from, it was like 21 to like 22, 23 for real. That the woman that she was back then, bro, was probably the one. It'd be the woman I'll be looking for now, for real. And it's like me and my ex. I ain't gonna lie. At the time, bro, I just wasn't emotionally. We both wasn't emotionally mature, but I'm more so talking about me for real, because it's me and I'm right here, and I be big on not pointing the finger at nobody anymore for real. But it's like it was a lot of shit I could have did as a man back then for real that I know now that I didn't know back then for real. But it was like, I will say that was probably like the right person, wrong time, because like when it come to my ex, bro, when we was dating, bro, she was doing everything. I mean, like I'm talking about like, nigga, my ex was, when I had my clothing brand for real, And you know, like the heat press machine, bro. Me and my ex, we had a pop-up shop, bro. Me and my ex was up all night, dummy. But heat pressing shirts, she peeling the vinyl off, putting on the shirts with me, bro. She going to the pop-up shop with me, canceling her hair appointments for real at the pop-up shop with me the whole day. Nigga, I had lost my whip. She had let me, while she was in hair school, bro, I'm taking her car for real. Her mother used to hate this shit, but I used to take her car, hit plays, do DoorDash and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, it was like, you feel me? Like,
She had the fur on the steering wheel?
Hell yeah, she had a fucking big ass red fur to stay with, bro. And it was like vice versa. It was like she went through some stuff, and I ain't gonna publicize it for her. But like she went through stuff, and like her mother even told me she respected me like for the simple fact of being there, being through with her through all that for her. And it was like, and I think that's why like me and V. That's why me and V so close, because it's like V like her brother for real. Even though they cousins, that's why I call V my cousin for real, because it's like I grew up with them. Like we all grew up together for real. But it's like, before me and her even started dating, we was friends for real, and like I used to be around the family and all that. So it was like, I feel like with that, it was definitely right. I feel like she was ready, but I wasn't ready. You feel me? Like I was too worried about other stuff for her, and that's another example of a woman, bro, that wasn't my ideal woman at the time. You feel me? And I felt like I was blocking my blood, so I said, fuck it, let me go ahead forward. But I self-sabotaged that whole shit, bro. Like I was doing dumbass shit, like when I say, Bill, we and her was locked in so much, like we knew each other, password to each other's phone and all that, bro. Like I was doing dumbass shit, like checking her phone and looking at messages from. I remember one day we got into it because I found out that she fucking went at a nigga at her job at Amazon, and mind you, she wasn't even working at Amazon no more. This is before we started dating. Like I'm like the little goofy ass shit. Like I'm like, yo, it was a little dumbass shit, bro. But it's like I do feel like right person, wrong time for her, and I feel like. I don't know. You feel like you could meet that with like multiple people, or you feel like?
So I only had this. I'm not trying to make this shit noticeable. So I have had it once, and you will only know what I'm talking about. So I have had it once. I don't think, and it's crazy because even with this. It was short lived. So but it's still also. You look confused.
I'm trying to think you something. Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was saying I can't make it too.
Yeah, that's what like with.
But even with that, like I felt like it was, or it. I feel like it is.
I'm hurt. When you see this, I'm hurt because I had my wedding speech together, and when I see you, I'm gonna have some shit to say. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had my wedding speech together. Just want you to know that.
But
I was rooting for you.
You know. I'm gonna get back on the topic, but you know why I fuck with this so much is because we never gonna put out there, only those, if they see it, they will know. But we never gonna say names, but we always gonna speak on real life situations that we going through. We ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for real. But to get back to that, I feel like that was, even though it was short lived, I feel like that was, and maybe down the line, I don't know, it probably happened again, but that's the only time I really felt like that. Like I said previous, I probably only said that because I just wanted that person around, and that person actually called me the other day, yo, and that shit. That person actually called me the other day, but I don't think I ever had that with anybody else. Really, it's like whatever, it just happened. You know what me? It's like I'm always dating like people that I have. I don't know if you would call it like a friendship or like.
Nah,
yeah, it's like a friendship. Yeah. Like I don't know if anybody else felt like this. It's just easier to date women that I already got a rapport with.
And it's funny you say that, bro, cause not to cut you off, my sister told me that's my problem. Anybody I've ever dated in my life, bro, was never a stranger. I've always tried to make a friend into a girlfriend for real.
The one shorty I was dating last year, the candle making.
Yeah.
I didn't have a rapport with her. Mind you, she carried me at first.
Yeah.
In the DM, she carried me. and we went on a few dates for real, and it was weird because it was like I gotta kind of get, even though the recent one I had to get to know her because I only knew her because of certain events that we was at, but that the other one, it was like it was so brand new, I was scared, and I think I wasn't in the right mindset of, oh, I want something. So, and that's my problem too. When something go bad with one, it's like, all right, I don't need nothing. You feel me? Like, it's obviously not my time. So I just shut down and be like, all right, fuck it. And I think that's why that didn't work with the candle making joint, because I wasn't in the mindset of getting a girlfriend. It was just like, all right, we doing this is cool. That whole, I'm not gonna say she wasn't weird. She was cool. She was a cool girl for real. Like, she don't respond to my DMs, but she was a cool girl. I think that was my fault. I'll take the fault for that. It's just I wasn't in the right mindset to have a shorty for real like I am now. I was in a way different mindset then. But I would say the recent right person, wrong time, maybe. Cause even though I know her, I still, you don't really fully know someone unless I feel like you know what I'm trying to say?
What you're saying.
You don't fully know someone, I feel like, unless you every day you feel me, y'all talking, y'all with each other like you start it take time.
I will say, bro, my father, my mother, and all, anybody, my family has been married for a long time, bro, or dated for a long time, has always said anything that's really meant to be a comeback, bro.
Exactly.
Like, my father told me how, even though they got divorced when I was 7, but he told me how, like, when him and my mother got back together for real, my father had went on a run for 2 years, went to jail. They had bumped into he had bumped into her cousin. And her cousin had put them back together for real. And like, even down to my uncle and my aunt, for real, they've been married for 30, 40 years. I don't know the exact number, but it's over 25 years for real. And my uncle and my aunt, they broke up, and my uncle went to go mess with another joint. Nigga, I forgot how they got back together, but they got back together. So it's like, I feel like everything happened. Like, even down to my ex, for real, with me and her, we tried talking like twice, bro. The first time it did not go at all. I'm something like,
after the situation?
No. We ain't talk. I mean, I seen her a couple times after the situation.
Oh, you talking about before?
Beforehand, right, nigga? That shit. We tried to talk. Shit ain't work. It was one of the situations where it was like she wanted me at first, and I curved her.
Yeah, you curved her.
And then it was like I wanted her, then she curved me for real. And it was like one day I had moved into my new apartment for real. Not this one, my first ever apartment for real. We was over the crib just smoking and chilling for real. And she was just like, it was one day we was just like, yo, we go do this. She like, I'm like, she's like, fuck it, we go do it for real. And after that, it was a signed deal for her until it wasn't a signed deal no more. But I even think about that sometimes with ATL, bro. It'd be like,
that's what I was just about to ask you. Who more was the right person?
Wrong time between them two.
That's a tough one.
Damn, it really is, bro. Cause like, I don't never want to compare women,
yeah,
and say like somebody remind me of. I won't say she remind me of my ex, but I say the situations is so similar, bro, because they both, and I ain't gonna lie, you know how they
same
say,
pro, same con.
Yeah, bro, like no bullshit, like same pro, same con, bro, and it's like they both, and I don't want to describe it too much because then motherfuckers don't know what I'm talking about, but it's like, yo, damn, I mean, that's really a hard ass. Cause it's like me and her never fully tried that shit, bro. You feel me? But like we tried it to an extent. You feel me?
You know what I'll say about that situation is, I think y'all communicate, but I think it's a lack of emotional communication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking up for you. 'cause I don't like to be that person where it's like, oh, Hazel, like she told me, you don't give a fuck anyway. But I think she has to learn how to control anger.
Yeah, that's
from what I see.
And it's like I ain't gonna lie, I take full responsibility because this has been some shit I have done or said for real that as a man I probably should have said or done for real to kind of like initiated the fire a little bit. And like she be telling me, she's like, you can't control or dictate how I respond to shit, which is true for real. But when her fucking ass start, she start, bro. And it's like, yo, it be like as grown as adults, bro. There's certain shit that you just can't.
Yo, one day I might wake up to being put in the group chat.
It's like, yo, it be like, yo, for somebody that we wasn't together, bro, y'all would have thought we was dating for like 3 to 4 years. All in all, cause then we got like a couple more topics to go into. I will honestly say, if I'm being honest, bro, I would say the most, cause the original question was who was more right person, wrong time. I would have to say ATL, only because, bro, that shit wasn't planned, bro.
Right,
and I feel like, just down to even us crossing that line, bro. The first night it even happened, we crossed the line, bro. Nothing was ever really planned with us, bro. It was just like, yo,
it was never really talked about.
Nothing. Like we always we just always genuinely support each other from day one, and it was never like no ulterior motive on my end for real, and there was no ulterior motive on her end either. Like we just always was friends, and like even down to us falling out and shit, like niggas still like.
I still found a way to come back.
Yeah, to support each other and all that shit. And it's like even when we do fall out, it'd be like, all right, bro, how we gonna get past this shit for real? Like, and like even down to like the shit I was telling you I might do for real. I be joking when I be like, cause at first it was because she was like she wasn't look. I think there's another thing too. Like it never really went nowhere because
she wasn't looking for nothing right now.
Yeah, and you know, cause she ready to do what she ready to do. So like now I'm ready to do what I'm ready to do for her. It's like damn, like even if niggas was go try to pursue something, it's like damn, I can't.
Different paths anyway. So it's like damn, like I don't know. That's a situation where it's like, bro, I honestly like. That's probably something I would. What you ready to say? I'm gonna put a light counter. I'm gonna put a light counter on the side of both of us. Let's see how many times we said like this episode.
How many times I said like that? Damn, bro. It's just a habit, yo. That's like something that got you broke.
But so that brings me to, do you think?
Before you do get in that topic, sometimes I hate talk about certain shit on here because it be like
it made you look delusional.
Not delusional. I don't want nobody to. It's really so crazy. Like I'm a very vulnerable and open and honest person, so I'm not mad about my feelings or nothing.
You don't want nobody to use that against you.
That, and I don't want nobody to fucking head to be blown up like. Yeah.
Oh, you like, oh yeah, I would have topic of this. Regardless
what I do, that nigga still vibe. Like nah, like I'm just being honest with myself. You feel me? Like I fuck with you for real. You feel me?
Right?
Yeah. So
and it's like I don't think they should take it. Oh yeah, blow that head blown up. It's really how much we respect you.
Yeah.
And hold you to a high standard that the little time frame we did spend, you feel me, together, or we did spend talking to each other, that's how much I ain't
gonna lie, I like fucking with certain women, like even down and like, and that's what I said, it was a great question that you asked about my ex and ATO, because I feel like both of them out of like them two out of all the women I've dealt with, like seriously for real, I would say like they really had like set the tone for real, like, and I would say
like women that you want.
Yeah, because I say that because like for the longest, like, and I'm gonna hurry up so you can get into the next topic. Like for the longest, bro, I was never trying to find a woman to replace my ex. You feel me? Emotionally enough like that, or even just in general, not really replace my ex. But I will say my ex set the tone so much to where it's like, bro, I'm not. That's why I be so strict on so much shit. Cause like, bro, I have experienced.
You know what it feel like.
Yeah, I know what true love feel like. I know what a upstanding woman is. I know what a woman that respects you. You feel me? Granted, certain shit happened, but like, you feel me, where I was disrespected a couple times, but it's like outside of the negative shit, bro, I would say like my ex and ATL, bro, had both set a standard to where it's like, bro, it's women out here, they rare gems to find, but it's like, it's women out here that fits the standard that you want to, you feel me, and sometimes it's not always the right time for that shit, but it's like, I will say, like, I guess applause and kudos to them for if those are the right terms to use for real. So where it's like, yo, they really like set a standard to where a nigga be like, yo, I'm not putting up for certain shit, because it's women out here like every 1 out of 10, but it's like maybe not 1 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 30. I don't know what the numbers is. The numbers is fucking low, but yeah. Real shit. Like,
nah, it's
scarce out here, bro.
This generation, man.
I don't know, bro.
It's scary, man. And it's not just one gender that messes. I think it is both.
Yeah. And like I said,
we done been take the gender thing out of us as the adults now. I don't think people realize how much trauma, not even just home in the household, worldwide, we step outside every day and it's something new. Like, we done seen so much shit that I don't think our parents had to deal with.
For example, she just texted me about her meal plan and shit. I asked her, I said, what you don't eat, blah, blah, blah. She go say, yes, you know what I don't eat, nigga. I asked you a simple question. Why you gotta be a smart ass?
But
Why you gotta be a smart ass?
I'm probably moving out the camera, but so let me ask you, or we can both answer, well, we gonna both answer it anyway. Why does almost hurt more than real relationships sometimes? And I want to start off with this one, bro. Almost hurts more than actual relationships is because when you know it's a good woman and you a good guy and you feel like, or you just know deep down, you go with your gut that this could be the perfect situation and it don't work, or I want to say it don't work, or it's just not the time. It's just not the time to pursue that situation. It hurts more because you know how good it can be. You feel me? So when you start to think about, I don't know if you do it, any woman that I'm pursuing and I really fuck with, I think long term, like, all right, this what I feel like. I think about the future. Even though if I don't know if it's going to work or not. But if this is a good person, I'm a good person, we fuck with each other, I'm going to start thinking, all right, yeah, 4 months from now, this is how this is going to be.
Oh, for sure.
And so when it doesn't happen the way you planned it in your head, and I'm telling you, it fucks with you so much, and it hurt a little bit more because you didn't really get to that point. You didn't really get to try. Like you said, like you never had a real chance to actually try it out because either party is scared.
Yeah.
I don't want to say either party fuck it up, but either party they scared to. It's something that they scared about where they just like, all right, yeah, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah. So that's why for me, almost hurts more than a actual relationship.
To piggyback off what you said, for real, you said everything. You hit you hit the nail right on the head. I'm just add that I feel like almost hurts more only because you never get to fully try it out. With relationships, I always walk from relationships nowadays saying like, damn, I did it, we did it, and as long as I put my best foot forward and all my effort into it, I can't really be upset about the outcome because at the end of the day, love is a gamble. You feel me?
And you did everything you could.
You did everything you could. Sometimes it end because of you. Sometimes it end because of the other person. But at the end of the day, if you put all your effort into it, what really can you say? You feel me? Like, so. But with almost, it's just that thought of saying like, damn, this could have been this, versus really actually trying it. Cause dating is one thing, bro. Having the imagination of y'all being together is another thing. But actually feeling that bond and experiencing, all right, this is a relationship. This is my girlfriend. This is my potential wife. Because of the age we in now, we looking for wives. You feel me?
Exactly.
We're not really looking for no girlfriend or nothing. I mean, we want a girlfriend, but I ain't gonna lie. Me personally,
my next relationship is the last, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie. That's
me personally, bro. I'm in a mindset now. My next girlfriend, we gonna be married, and I'm ready to be 28 in December. If I don't get a girl, don't get a girlfriend by 28, or I get a girlfriend by my 28th birthday, we could be married by the time my 29th or my 30th birthday come. I'm keeping a being with you. That's just the mindset I'm in right now. That's really why I'm trying to lock on myself. But I do. That's why I just feel like almost do.
It's like you don't get the.
You don't get to fully experience.
You don't get
a little
experience where you know where you know
dibble and dabble. Yeah, like nah.
Yo, that's why, and that's the why yeah, because that's what it is.
And it's crazy because with ATL, that shit hurt more than the shit that just happened, because I laughed at the shit that just happened, because I ain't gonna lie, I knew that wasn't gonna work out. Like, I was just trying shit. But it's like
you wanna know something funny? I was with my best friend earlier, right? And you know, that's how I call my therapist. And she asked me something, and I was like, "Yeah, I haven't been eating." She looked at me, she said, "It's fucking with you that bad?" I said, "No, not like that. It's not like that." No, but I get it.
You feel me? Like,
and it's funny because, like Reese said in the chat, we talked about it beforehand, but you always want multiple opinions outside of your homeboys.
My problem is, bro, a motherfucker tell me the stove hot, and I've been like this since a kid. I gotta touch the stove myself and get burnt and be like, all right, that bitch hot, let me back up from it. Is that a smart thing? No, but it's just like, it sounds crazy, but I'd rather learn from myself versus being just having a mindset of, okay, this person told me it was gonna work out, this is why I didn't do it. I'd rather just learn from myself. All right, boom. And that's dumb. It kind of is a dumbass thing to do, because if somebody tell you, if 10 people tell you some shit don't work, common shit should tell you not to go for it.
You ever sit and think, like, you want to get in their mind, like, of things, like what they thinking?
Yeah.
Because you can think one thing. It's like, I really want to know. You telling me what you telling me, but I also want to know if that's like your true feelings.
That's how I felt. Like, and that's really what I felt about the last situation. Because you telling me, like, and I told her, it's like, when we was friends, you was cool. Shit was copacetic. You feel me? You supported a nigga. You talked to a nigga. You was sending me the stuff you was working on. But then once we crossed that line,
she put you in the
it's like back. You put me on a back burner for real, and I ain't really rock with that shit. So, but like, I'm not even disappointed or mad about the shit. I don't even got no hate in my heart for sure. I think what really made me not really want to talk to her was the ungratefulness she pulled on Valentine's Day for real. Like, that shit just blew me, bro.
Yo, at least you went out on Valentine's Day, bro.
But nigga, I could have kept that 500 in my pocket, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that 500 could have went to something else.
Yo, I don't want I don't want to make that feel like that's a slight at shorty, because it was. I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't ask to the week of, and I also please excuse Rock, and I also picked a certain day for a certain reason, because last year's Valentine's Day, and my best friend gonna laugh at this shit. Last time Valentine's Day, yo, it was so funny because like we got so cool of a fucking friendship. So last Valentine's Day, I ain't had nothing. She ain't had nothing. So I hit her up. I was like, and we joke about this shit every year. I was like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. I know you hate this day. Type shit, right? And I was like, yeah, what you doing later? Oh, she was like, oh yeah, you must don't have no Valentine's Day. But I'm not doing nothing. Where you want to go? So I had picked, it's this one spot called Michael's. I had picked that. And cause she picked me onto the spot. So I was like, yo, let's go to Michael's. So, and I don't know why I always do this, yo. Every time I go, if I don't pick you up and we meet in there, I wait till you get there so we can walk in together.
Yeah.
She one of the ones where whoever get there first gotta get the seats at the bar or the seat at the table for real. And I don't like that. And she know I don't like that. So we went to Mike was just packed. And me, like, I ain't know, like, Valentine's Day get crazy at these places. Like, yo, it was no, I'm calling around, saying we go, yo, she pissed at me. She was like, why you ain't have this planned out? And I'm like, yo, this is some spirit of shit. So we ended up going to Moe's, but like I told you, I was hesitant even on asking.
Yeah.
Shorty for real. So I did it late anyway. So but I don't want to make it seem like that was a slight. But I mean, at least I want to say at least you got to have
second Valentine's
dinner.
Day. No. You remember what I did last year for Valentine's Day?
Nah, I don't remember, yo. I don't remember. Please enlighten me.
And it's crazy because ATL helped me set this shit up. And that's why I said it's crazy like that me and her started messing with each other.
What did you do last week?
Nigga.
Oh, shit. Yo, how can I forget about that? That was... you just saying the last time you celebrated Valentine's
That was last
Day, right?
Valentine's Day, bro.
Hell no, that was last Valentine's? Nah, it wasn't, yo. It wasn't. Because last Valentine's Day, I was talking to wizards so that no.
Oh, wizards. A trip.
I guess, yeah.
No, I'm saying like her name is a synonym.
Oh shit! Damn, that was hard. But yeah,
okay.
So that was a previous shit where you brought the joint to the spot.
So I must ain't do nothing last year.
Yeah, I don't think you did nothing last year.
Shit, maybe she never did nothing this shit. But this is the second time, yo. And then I be so mad on Valentine's Day. That was the last top you had, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Yeah, I be so mad on Valentine's Day, bro, because I put so much thought into my Valentine's Day gifts. Like I always been a quote unquote cheesy, corny nigga when it comes to love. Like when I was a kid, I used to do magic tricks for girls, but I ain't gonna lie. She was like, I always been like the nigga that put thought into shit because it's like, I want you to know I really thought about it. Like any nigga can go to the store and buy you some design and buy you whatever. Like this is the second time, bro, I done really did some thoughtful shit for somebody and they was ungrateful, bro. Like
what she said again when she put that?
Bro, I got this bitch. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, yo. Like
I'm gonna bleep it out anyway.
I'm so sorry, bro, but like she told me she was basically on her journey of self-love for real. So I'm like, all right, what I did was I went to 5 and below. Her favorite color, pink. So I really feel like I shouldn't even tell what I did because if I do this for somebody else, they're gonna think I'm copying things, but I don't really give a fuck because I put thought into all my shit. But her favorite color, pink. So what I did was I spent like $50 to $60 on a bunch of pink items that I felt like she would like. So she liked doing makeup. I got her a vanity mirror. She like Hello Kitty, so I got her a kitten shaped vanity mirror for real. Her favorite slogan is "I'm just a girl," blah blah. So I got her like a little Stanley's cup from 5 Below that said "I'm just a girl" on it for real. I got her a disposable film camera that was all pink. Bought the film for real. Put that in the bag. Then what else I put in that joint, yo? I bought her some flowers, and then, bro, I forgot what else I put in there. But the shit that pissed me off the fucking most, she told me she was on her journey of self-love and finding herself. So I'm like, all right, if somebody that's pursuing you, I'm going to support that. You feel me? I'm not going to force you, you feel me, into healing, speeding up here. So let me get you something that's gonna help. I got a book that said Fire Bro had a book, the ABCs of self-love. So each word started, each letter in the alphabet started with a word that basically helps you with self-love. Plus inside of it had like little activity reflection books. So a journal for real, you feel me? Real thoughtful. This motherfucker go get the book, pull the book out the bag and say, what you try to say? Like, damn, bitch, I'm trying to make sure that you motherfucking like you do good on your journey. You feel? I'm trying to support you in your journey, bro. I'm vlogging and everything. She said that shit. Man, I cut the vlog off. I ain't vlog the rest of the day, bro. Cause it's
That's
like,
crazy. Yo, you ever shot for a female and you get that gut feeling like I shouldn't be doing this? I
got my feeling that whole time was in 5 and below, but you know, I don't never.
That's my problem, yo. And my problem is like I like to show appreciation, and the way I show appreciation is through gifts. I like gift giving. That's my love. That's one of my love languages for real. So, and I think I'm never going to stop something that I do that works. You feel me? Because it works. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to allow 1 or 2 instances where the shit. But I have had the same situation happen. Shorty told me she wanted a Pandora charm. That's why I got a Pandora charm. She pulled the shit out the bag. Was like, "This all you got me?" And you know what? To take that shit.
The one you showed me?
No.
What you do with that? Yeah, did she get it?
We gonna talk about that off the pod. We gonna talk about that because I don't want that to be too noticeable. We gonna talk about that after the pod. This is the other one. NC.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. She like, oh, this all you get. This all you got.
Oh.
Damn, dude. Yo.
I'm trying to tell you. And this Valentine's Day, bro, I just was one gullible ass nigga, bro. Because it's just like, yo.
You know what, yo?
And it's crazy because I really was going to ask. I wasn't even going to do nothing for Valentine's Day, or I was going to ask ATL to go do something.
I feel like I shouldn't have did it. I think with me, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like that's what fucked it up. But then again, I got a yes out of it, though. So it's like,
was you talking about the thing you made?
Yeah, so then again,
that's another thing that blew me too, because I did that shit too. I'm like, bitch, I could have said
that. You gave me the idea.
Fuck
it, we can say it now. You gave me the idea.
I'm like, damn, y'all, I could have said that idea for somebody, because now it's just like,
I ain't going to say, now, I'm not on, because like I said, I'm not on, it's not.
Yeah, your situation different from mine.
Yeah, I don't want to say nothing negative.
I would say like, she was more genuine, and like I said, the way she even went about the whole situation, she was still trying in the whole situation. My shit was just like, I had so many reasons to be like, yo,
why? It was a lot of signs.
Yeah.
I ain't really had no like.
I've tried to left that situation like 3-4 times, bro. Each time I'm like, maybe it's, and I got this thing where I just think I be overthinking, like maybe I'm being too strict, but the whole time me being strict, bro, it'll save me from so much shit, bro. So now I'm not going against my gut, but fuck that bitch.
You ever buy a female something, and like it's like y'all don't, so like say y'all don't like talk on that level no more, and then they'll post something on Instagram, and it's something that you brought her, you be smiling and shit like, oh yeah, I brought her that shit. So hope you thinking about me. Yeah, I done brought bags. Not like, I ain't about to say it like I brought fucking Birkins and all that. I brought bags that these females asked for. I haven't bought bags that, you know, that's how I brought Birkins and stuff, but I do get a smile out of it anytime. But hopefully you thinking about me. You feel, you know. But that was our Valentine's Day recap. You know, this was our Valentine's Day therapy session.
I wish the best for that ride. My bad. I'm so sorry. It's so sad when you cool with somebody and you expect the best. We don't give to that shit, man. Listen. If you're right, usually in and I'm in this shit out, man. Check this out. If you're a man or you're a woman and you believe in love, keep moving in love. Don't let the evilness of the world switch you or change you up, and don't be trying to get revenge. At the end of the day, sometimes your calling in life is to help people understand and experience true love and good people, and go about your fucking day. If it don't work out, chalk it up, cry about it. We human, and learn from the lesson and keep it pushing, man.
Like I told all my good men, keep being a good guy. It's gonna get you far.
It's gonna get you far. There's a lot of bumps in the road, but when you get to that destination, you're able to park and relax. It's gonna be worth the journey. It's your boy TNT HAZ. I'm Mr. Cookies, missing you on some shit, young man.
And I'm Rock, and this was another episode of A Space for Us.